Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we're getting it kicked off a little bit early as Bitcoin is going absolutely nuts. We can't wait till 5:45. We got 755 people in here. I think this is the quickest we've ever had 780 people in here. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in. I appreciate you guys for watching the stream tonight. There's a lot of stuff you could be doing with your time, but you chose to spend it with the Candle Mafia. So I appreciate every single one of you guys watching right now. Starting off with 124 likes, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not already, because every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure, where you guys know there's an overwhelming amount of giveaway opportunities on that wheel. So yeah, smash up that like button if you have not already. We're going for 750 likes. If we get 750 likes or more, we'll give away not just crypto this week, but we'll also give away a little bit of merch. And maybe if we hit 1,000 likes, I'll give away a ledger as well. So it'll be crypto, ledger, and some merch. We'll do a big giveaway if we get 1,000 likes. But guys, with that being said, I don't want to spend too much time here on the face cam, because we do have to jump into the charts. But before we do that, let's go ahead and jump right into chat and see who we got in chat today, as it is going absolutely insane. ADD Dad, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Chemistry, bro. As always, love seeing you in here, bro. Thank you for showing support. Gaz Top, what is going on? Bubba's Crypto, what is going on? Crypto Chef, how we doing? Shout out to all the mods. You guys know we have the most elite mods on YouTube. Dill Cosby, Leroy Jenkins, Looney, Byron. We got Byron in the house. Bing bong. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Dave Digital, as always, what is going on? He says, no more being sick, Frank. You made the whole market crash. Guys, I take one day off. I was a little sick yesterday. I take one day off. The whole market goes to zero. We're going to be breaking it down, guys. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. Austin C, what is going on? DK, Jihad, what is going on? Alan, Tierra, what is going on? Nah, Jonathan Schaefer, Austin C, the Jade Club, Red Robles, and last but not least, Donato Cabrera says, Salud, Frankie. WTF happened today? We need the sauce. We got the sauce for you guys tonight. Obviously, guys, Bitcoin has been extremely volatile today, starting off with a big pump to the upside, followed by a massive dump to the downside. Guys, are we going to get lower lows? Are we going to get lower lows? They're here, guys. They're here. The lower lows are here. We've been talking about are we going to get the lower lows for, it feels like forever. Turns out we are getting the lower lows. They happened. Nothing too drastic. Oh, hey, Clint Query, shout out to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Says, I was in Atlanta yesterday, was hoping to meet up and show you the truck. Oh, Clinton, I assume you're gone. Let me know in chat. I appreciate the super chat, man. Let me know if you're still here. You said yesterday, so I assume you're gone. That is a huge bummer. But guys, obviously Bitcoin had a massive pump, followed by that massive dump and some. But we're going to be breaking it down. I'm going to show you guys kind of what we've been talking about in the Discord, how some of that stuff is played out, and then we'll break down the levels that I am watching and kind of give you my general sentiment on where I think this market is going to go. Was it just a quick little dip down before we continue higher, or are we going to continue coming down? I'm going to break it all down for you guys. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So here we are on the Bitcoin 1 hour. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead. I want to start off in the Discord, guys. If you are not in our free Discord, definitely get in there. Now, let's see. Yesterday we went in the BTC TA section, and I was saying right now Bitcoin is showing some mixed signals. The bear div on the daily is now confirmed, which is more bearish. However, in the shorter term, we are starting to print a bull div on the 1 hour, and there was one on the 2 hour as well, which I put in a little bit later. Obviously, those bull divs did not confirm. They were printing, and then they disappeared. And then, so what were we left with? We had the bear div confirmed on the daily, and then we had the bull divs on the lower time frames. Those didn't confirm. Those disappeared, and all we were left with was that bear div, which we were talking about, guys. Where was it? Yeah, we were talking about that bear div on the daily on the 6th of November. We saw this, and we said, hey, the bear div is confirmed or printing. Bear divs printing on the 16 hour, 12 hour, and the daily with money flow coming out. And then it confirmed, which is why we were expecting some lower prices. Obviously, those daily bear divs do play out huge. And then yesterday, obviously, we did have those bull divs on the lower time frames, looking for a short-term bounce, didn't confirm. And then that bear div was just left there, and we got an absolute dump. Shout out to Sin City Crypto. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says, lots of viewers, love it. Here to show love and support. Guys, Go follow Sin City Crypto if you are not already. I believe tomorrow I'm going to be hopping on their show. Super pumped to do that. Shout out to Sin City. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Definitely go check out Sin City Crypto. They have an awesome channel over there. And again, if you don't go there tonight, head there tomorrow because we're going to be hopping on their show tomorrow. Super pumped. Everyone's saying what's up. Let's go. Shout out to Bubba saying what's up to Sin City. Thanks for being in here, guys. I appreciate you. But with that being said, guys, we saw the daily bear div, which is a very, very bearish sign. And, we were looking at that level, that line in the sand where I was looking to flip bearish, and we hit it. And obviously, we flipped bearish. But also, just want to point out, guys, the FTT. Right? FTT. We were looking at this massive volume gap that we had here, and I was just letting everybody know, right? We popped in here and we said, essentially, with this big volume gap, if we lose $20 decisively, we could get a free fall down to, that next little spike in volume is at about $10, but there really wasn't even much there. But we just knew that if we broke $20 even, we would get an absolute free fall. And I saw all you guys in chat shouting out that you guys were shorting that you guys were shorting FTT. Shout out to anybody who was able to catch some gains on that. But with that being said, guys, just wanted to kind of touch that because we've been looking at this daily bear div on Bitcoin and Ethereum and looking for these moves down, right? Again, yesterday we had the short-term bull div that didn't confirm. We're looking for a bounce there, but we didn't get it. But that daily bear div is the main thing that we were looking at, and why this dump really wasn't that much of a surprise. Now, did I know we were going to break down and hit lower lows? That wasn't out of the question for us either. And real quick, I do just kind of want to bust down here to the lower time frames here. We'll start here on the 15-minute. Let me pull up this chart. Did all our TA just disappeared? What just happened? Why is this all blank? Oh, God. Well, anyway, you guys will know that kind of my line in the sand to flip bearish was going to be that, that 19.6 area, obviously, which is right here. And obviously, we did break that level, and what we were looking for if we broke that level was going to be a revisit of the range lows in the 18,000s. Obviously, we got a big capitulation all the way down to about 17.1, getting very close to our previous bottom that we made in June. Now, is this the double bottom bear market that people have been talking about? Now, I've obviously gone over a few different examples of kind of how I see the bottom coming in if it wasn't in already, which I guess technically at this point, this is technically a lower low, even though it wasn't super dramatic. But a double bottom, as we've been talking about, you guys know we do have a 786 fib level. I'm not going to go ahead and pull it because I want to save some time here. But there is a 786 fib level that we did bounce off of right here during that June capitulation, and we were saying, if we get another drop down, could we come down and double bottom? Definitely a possibility, and obviously we did come down here and get a pretty big bounce, but I'm not convinced that that was the bottom. But let's go ahead and come up to our higher time frames and do our general TA. Shout out to Lane Hughes. I see you in chat, bro. I see you. Thank you for stopping by. V-Slim, I see you as well. What is going on? Self-Healing Spirit. All the OGs. Shane Kerr. All the OGs in chat. What is going on, guys? Let's go to the higher time frames and kind of just break down our typical analysis that we do on this channel, and try to figure out, what we're looking at here. Now, obviously, that weekly or that 6-day VWAP is coming down towards that zero line. Weekly VWAP also coming down pretty harshly. Looking to print another red dot here on the weekly. Looking at the 5-day, we are printing that red dot. Actually, surprised there's no blood diamond there. But red dot on the 5-day. And you guys will know we have kind of been looking at those Ali says, do you think we'll see that 14 to 10K as Ben predicted? What's up, Lane? Hey, Captain Kirk, what's going on? But yeah, Dad, I love you, Dad. Shout out to Shane Kerr. But yeah, he says, do you think we'll get 14K to 10K as predicted? And guys, as we are absolutely dumping, I will be breaking down in a little while. I will kind of go to a blank chart and show you guys kind of the worst case scenario for Bitcoin, at least in the medium term, if we are going to make some serious lower lows. Where are we going? Where is that next stop? I'm going to be pointing you guys to the exact targets that I am looking at in just a little bit here. But you guys will know those higher daily time frames that were looking very bullish. They still don't look absolutely horrible just right now. But we were looking at these VWAPs starting to roll over, expecting them to cool off, right? We had the daily flip over, print this red dot, confirm the bear div. And then on top of that, we had that 2-day red dot that started printing, I believe, yesterday. But really what we were doing was just looking at these VWAPs, these white waves, for anybody new, this white wave, we were looking at this starting to roll over to the downside, indicating that maybe this pump was coming to an end. We didn't know if it was going to be a temporary end or if it was going to end like it did today, but we knew that it was likely to cool off here at least somewhat, right? And then as we worked our way up the time frames, we had the VWAPs cooling off on the 3, 4, and 5 day, and now they are all printing red dots, which is indicative of a move to the downside. And because of this capitulation down that we've had, and we've broken so many key levels, I would have to lean a little bit more bearish now. Just the fact that you guys remember that 19.6 level, which did kind of change over time. It was 19,600 was that level that I was looking at to potentially, if broken, flip completely bearish and looking for lower lows, which is what happened. We broke that level and we did come down and make those lower lows. So this was one of the scenarios we were expecting, but you know, that level did move up over time as price was sticking above 20K. But either way, we did break those levels. We did come down to those range lows in the 18,000s, which is where we are sitting right now. So not too much of a surprise, but now that we've broken through all those levels and we have not gotten a massive rebound, I think we may end with all these higher daily time frame red dots that are printing, being that 5-day, the 4-day, the 3-day, and the 2-day red dots. It would be expected to have a continued move to the downside, as well as the bearish divergence on the daily. This was really the main thing. That was the writing on the wall for a move to the downside, right? Higher highs into key resistance. We have our value area high of our entire range that we've been trading in since we capitulated down. When you pull some volume from here all the way to your current price action, you get these 3 levels. You get your value area high, your POC, and your value area low. We came up to the value area high, put in bearish divergence with your high and your higher high, and on your momentum waves, you have your high and your lower high, giving you that bearish divergence on the daily time frame, which does indicate a strong move to the downside because the daily time frame is a very high time frame. The higher the time frame, the stronger these signals are, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. A bearish divergence on the 1 minute is not going to play out as much as if it's on the daily, right? So this was the main thing we were looking at, guys. Very bearish sign for Bitcoin. That's why I put it in the Discord. We also had it confirmed on ETH as well. So this is kind of how we were seeing this stuff, right? And just in general, guys, when you see these momentum waves crossing this white line at 60, this white 60 line right here, when, you know, your momentum wave is just crossing over this, it's indicating that you're overbought anyway, right? So we were expecting a move to the downside. Same thing right here. We had that red move, that red dot as the momentum wave was overbought here, and we got a move to the downside as expected. And then we came up, touched that overbought line again with the red dot, which would make you expect to move down. But because we had the bearish divergence with your higher highs and lower highs, as you see here, marked by those yellow lines, you would expect a bigger move to the downside. We always say that it's like an alligator mouth, right? You have the mouth with the teeth, your bottom jaw with the teeth, right? You get that alligator mouth, and then it pukes out purple candles. In this instance, it pukes out one giant purple candle. But absolutely crazy day, guys. But that bearish divergence on the daily, the writing was on the wall. But moving on down here, our 16-hour VWAP is starting to round off. Obviously, we got a crazy move, guys. Nothing lasts forever, right? We're not just going to go down in a straight line. You could see the 6-hour VWAP came up and then got rejected at that 0 line. And your 4-hour, right? This was kind of what we were looking at even last night, right? With those bull divs on the lower time frames that were printing last night. And we were saying if they confirm, we could get a move to the upside. We were also looking at that green dot about to print on the 4-hour with the money flow on those lower time frames coming up, but we never printed that green dot. We printed it, it went away, and then we tried to print it again earlier today, it went away, and now I am assuming that we probably will print that green dot once that VWAP works its way up towards that 0 line. So as far as a decent bounce to the upside, I would be looking at this green dot to print and confirm, right? That's important. It has to confirm on the 4-hour time frame with your lower time frames having the money flow coming up. And you can see your 12-minute is starting to come to the upside, but you do have a red dot printing there. Your 15-minute is kind of in a similar situation. It's actually coming back out now. Also, very surprised there's no blood diamond there. Typically, when you get those red dots real close to the 0 line, it will print a blood diamond, but not in this case. With that being said, I would wait for this money flow to start curving to the upside. Look for the crossover into the green with the addition of that green dot printing, right? This 4-hour is massively oversold. Like we were just looking at on the daily, when you're overbought, it indicates a move to the downside. Obviously, when you're oversold like this and you're below the negative 60 line, that indicates you're oversold, and it's likely to get some form of a rebound to the upside. So that's kind of what I would be looking at as far as levels, guys. As far as levels, one level that I am looking at would be this local golden pocket coming in at about $18,267. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way down there, but if we do, we have a 12-minute, 15-minute, and a 12-minute red dot printing. If we can work our way down here with bullish confirmations, it might be a decent time to get a little bit of a scalp long, potentially up to your value area low, which is coming in at about 18,772. However, that would be more of a scalp position, guys. Really what I would like to see, if we are going to bounce and get a move to the upside of some significance, what I would be looking at is I would want to reclaim this key level of support, which is your value area low, and that is coming in at $18,768. If we can bounce and get above this value area low and flip it to support, and we have bullish confirmations as you are flipping it to support, this is where I would be looking to potentially enter a long position, initially targeting the POC as a profit target, right? So we come up, price comes back down, bullishly retest the value area low, which would be my entry. You can put your stop loss depending on your risk tolerance. I have videos on where to set your stop loss. I don't want to get too deep into that. First target would be a little scalp to that POC. I would set my take profit right above that POC. And then if you get up to this level and flip that POC, you could set some higher price targets. The main one I would be looking at is that high volume node coming in at about 20,253. And then you can move your stop loss into profit and potentially ride this up higher. However, in general, guys, like I said, not too hopeful for that big of a bounce. The fact that we broke down below that level of 19,600 and the fact that we broke below our point of control at 19,300 and below the value area low, I am not looking for a decent move to the upside until we break above this value area low and flip it to support on maybe the 4-hour time frame. We need a decisive support resistance flip here for me to expect to move up. So until we get above there, I am leaning bearish, especially because we have that daily bearish divergence on Bitcoin. Obviously, a very, very, very bearish sign, right? Especially, and then on top of that, you got your 2, 3, 4, and 5-day red dots printing with your weekly VWAP coming down. So it's definitely looking a little bit more bearish at this moment, not just because we capitulated, right? I'm not just saying, we went down, now we're bearish. That's not the case. That's not how it works, right? The fact that we broke all these key levels and the fact that we have all these red dots printing on the higher time frames. The higher time frames are screaming cool off. So even if we get a short-term bounce, those higher time frames will come out to play at some point, most likely. So there you go. There's some, these are basically the levels I am watching. Now, I will have to shout out to Thesis himself, 125x cross long, not financial advice. Shout out to Thesis himself. Yeah, shout out to him trying to cause chaos here in the Candle Mafia. We got 1,586 people concurrently viewing this live stream right now, guys. If you're new, welcome to the Candle Mafia. Well, welcome to the Candle Mafia, but welcome to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel, where I show you how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. Right? And I will update you guys on my trade in just a second. Kind of a good story, kind of a sad story. But yeah, if you're new, guys, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. If we hit 1,000 likes, I will give away a ledger and maybe some merch as well as some crypto. So yeah, every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel. More spins, more giveaways. 1,600 people now. Welcome to the Frank Candles YouTube channel. Smash that like button. Let's go. But With that being said, guys, just to kind of, we could look at some lower targets in just a minute, but I was in my Ethereum short, guys. I was in my Ethereum short, and I kind of just want to explain kind of what happened here, right? We came down. We made a low. We made a lower low as we were putting in some bullish divergence. Let's see. Gift me that hat. Shout out to Lane. Lane's going to wind up with a hat somehow. Let's see. Let's see. Grocery shopping and Frankie Candles fire. Let's go. Let's go. But guys, we had a low with a lower low and a higher low here. We had a bullish divergence forming here, which after we had this big move down, right? So I took some more profits off of my ETH short here. Took the profits, moved my stop loss down, and then got stopped out in some profit, and then we just turned right back around. So I got stopped out in profit. It was a winning trade. I think it was like 25, 30%, something like that. And then we just came down further, right? So it was a winning trade. I was happy about that, but I missed out on the gains. But you want to remember, a win is a win. You're better off winning a little bit, or it wasn't a little bit in this case, but you're better off winning a little bit than losing a lot. But air horn sound. Shout out to Sin City Crypto. Let's go. But yeah. That's basically what got me. And we also had that yellow X as well, which was kind of making me think we could come down more. But with that bull div, I took that profit, moved my stop loss down, and then basically it just stopped me out and kept going the way I wanted to. So kind of a bummer, but we still got the winning trade, so not too bad. But now let's go ahead, and I just kind of want to show you guys what I'm looking at for some lower prices on Bitcoin. And I'm actually going to come down to this clear chart here, and I'm going to actually, let's do it on the BLX here. We'll go to the daily time frame, and let's try to find some lower targets here, right? So typically what I do here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull a fib from our pandemic lows all the way to the all-time high. And then I am going to turn on our 786, and boom, there you go. You can see here, right? We came down and we came down here and we tapped this 786 fib level before eating up all of that Bitcoin back up. But this is kind of where we were looking for a potential double bottom, and obviously, this is going to be an important level of support. Now, not only is this an important fib level, but this is also generally that area it kind of just sits right on top of, let me extend this to the left. And you could just see, right, this is where our all-time high from 2017 was, and that's kind of where we want to hold, right? So if we lose this level, this is essentially that main level that I'm looking at. Once we decisively lose this, that's kind of where I'm expecting to make some lower lows. And with that being said, that next major level that I would be looking for some support, guys, is going to be that 14 to 12K level that we were talking about for a very, very long time, before we actually got those moves. Hey, what's going on? Alex O Crypto says, love you, Frank. Otter Gang in the house. What is going on, Alex O? Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate the love. But I just want to show you guys, we do have, kind of our apocalyptic expectation, right? If we get a giant move down, a big target to look at here would be this macro point of control coming in at about, almost $9,500. You could see that right here. Now, so if we lose, that major, I could just put another level right here, and that's coming in at about 15.6. But if you look at the volume, you could just kind of see, once you lose this blue line, which is that 786, you have a big gap all the way down to about 15,700, right? And then once you lose that, you have a big gap down to about $14,000 even. I'll put a line right there. And then if you lose that level, the next major level is going to be about 12K. And if you lose 12K, so let me just kind of go over this, right? Because the volume is important. If you lose the 786, big volume gap all the way down to about 15,700. So that may be a pretty quick move, right? So I'm just going to go here and type in low volume, and we're just going to mark that out here. So we know that when price gets in between, breaks below this, we know there's low volume in this area, and we can expect some support on 15,700. And then you have another volume gap if you break that level all the way down to about 14K, which is that main range that we've been looking at. Between 12 and 14K would be the next likely heavy support levels for Bitcoin if we do come down much lower. Nate, we will see ETH, no problem. We will show ETH, guys. Don't you worry. But these are kind of the apocalyptic levels, guys, right? So we break the 786 fib, which comes in, at about 17.8-ish. Break that, probably a quick move down to 15,700. If we break that, probably another quick move down to about 14,000. If we break that, going to be maybe not a quick move, but that next level is going to come in at about 12K. And to be honest, that's kind of the lowest target that I am watching. But if we lose that level, it might be likely to come down to that POC at about $9,500, a little bit lower. And if you just look at this as a massive volume profile, you can see here, right? We came out of our value area, didn't bring much volume in, wrecked right back into the value area, came back up, no volume, came right back in, and now once you break below that value area high, we know the next likely stop, once you break below a value area high and bearishly reject and cannot get back above it, it is likely that you go back down and revisit that point of control, which again is coming in at about $9,300, $9,500. So that would be, according to the volume profile, we would be likely on our way to $9,500. But again, there are some things pointing to that not, being the case. But definitely not out of the cards, guys. Definitely not out of the cards, especially because it is the point of control of this range. So just another thing to keep an eye on. But there's some lower targets that I'd be looking at. We also do have some spider lines, which I don't think... let me see. I don't know if I still have them on my chart here. I'm going to have to redraw them. I could try to redraw them real quick live here. So we're going to go to the weekly chart here. Just a quick little lesson for anybody new to the channel. If you guys want some of the most savage support and resistance levels, just go ahead and follow along with this. Go to your weekly chart, and you're going to want to start over here. Basically, what you're going to want to do is come over here, grab your ray tool, make sure your magnet tool is selected, and you're going to want to start pulling from the top of these candles here, and you're going to want to lay them right on top of this candle at about June 24th, 2019. Lay them right on top of that body of that candle, and then you want to make sure that you lock them as you go. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick because I don't want to waste too much time, but let's just do this real quick. I'm actually not even going to lock them because I don't want to waste too much time here. But this is basically how you make the spider lines. I do have a tutorial on this for anybody who's interested in like a little bit more of an in-depth tutorial. But basically all this does is add very, very strong support and resistance levels to your charts that are useful. These are being drawn in 2019, right? These candles are from 2019 and 2018. But you'll see how respected these levels are in the current times here. You'll see it's pretty fascinating stuff if you're a chart nerd like me. But let's see. Let's see if these are going to help us out here. Yeah, there you go. Right. So let's kind of just break this down. We wicked all the way right down to this spider line just to show you guys how strong these spider lines are. This one saved our butt every single time. This one saved our butt every single time we came down and broke our range. Saved our butt numerous times, and then finally we lost it and almost bounced perfectly on this one. But shout out to Sly Raven, calf shot for the people, calf shot for the new people. Shout out to the guy who said DCA all the way to zero. Yeah, baby. Yeah, hashtag Zero Club. Calf shot for the new people. I'll try. People, they like my calves, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't think they're too special, but I'm going to try to move my leg up here. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm not very flexible. So quick little calf break before we get back into the sauce here. I don't think you can really see them. I'm not that flexible, but we'll get the calf cam back on here. We'll get the calf cam back on here pretty soon, guys, so we can get a high-definition picture of those throbbing, veiny calves. But just try. The reason I wanted to pull those spider lines was just so we could find some lower levels. 17,500 or 17,350. That's our spider line right here. This would likely act as some decent support, right? And then, another level underneath us, right? We have a logarithmic spider line coming in at about 15,500. So that would be a major level I would be watching, is the spider line at about 15,500. Connor Anderson, let's go. This is basically porn. You're funny, dude. You're funny. But 15,500, that's going to be a big, big level to watch for me if we continue down here. So just to give you guys some lower levels, because I know everybody's probably thinking, how bad can it get? Listen, $9,300 is not technically out of the question. I don't know if we'll get there, but, it would make a lot of sense. If we got down there, it'd be like, well, we did revisit the POC. We broke below that value area high. It would be likely to revisit that POC, and the fact that it's at $9,300 is just a depressing thing to think about. But that's kind of my apocalyptic levels there, guys. But again, in the short term, to see a little bit of a bounce here, I would be watching this green dot to print on the 4-hour, and then the lower time frames like the 15-minute, the 12-minute, the 10-minute, looking for this money flow to come back up into the green. But again, be careful with those longs, right? It would definitely be a scalp long, not necessarily Oh, we have 19. Okay, my YouTube is breaking. My YouTube is glitching. Guys, we have 1,827 people in here. Welcome to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. YouTube is breaking. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Oh, God. Too many viewers. Guys, smash that like button. If we hit 1,000 likes, we're doing a crazy giveaway. So if you have not already, definitely make sure you smash that like button. But guys, that's my thoughts for the most part. And now you guys got some lower levels to watch. But again, I'd be careful with those longs. You want to make sure they're scalp longs. Don't get too ahead of yourself, looking for a Hail Mary. But look for a scalp. And then once you're in profit, move that stop loss into profit. And then, maybe your scalp long can turn into a swing long. But just be very careful, because with the way the higher time frames look, it does look like we could continue down here just a little bit. But we'll have to see how it plays out. But with that being said, better calves than Christmas. Oh, God. Hey, there we go. It's always Christmas in the Frankie Candles. Veiny calves. Shout out to Frank Skoda. CTTZ. Yo, Frankie. Calves to the moon. Let's go. Shout out to all the new people in here, guys. I appreciate all the new people. But with that being said, guys, we've been going for about 45 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. We'll take a look at the SPY and the DXY to kind of get a little bit more of an in-depth view into the market. And try to see if we can get any clues on these other charts to try to figure out what Bitcoin's going to do. But also go ahead and throw your altcoins into chat so I can take a look at them for you guys. And I see we have connection issues. So let me go ahead and call the IT guy. Hey, can you open? Okay. Beautiful. Yes, I know. Yeah, we are. Let's go 2K. Let's go. I don't know how many people are in here, but I have a feeling. We are losing. We're breaking the Wi-Fi. We are breaking the Wi-Fi. Okay, so guys, throw your altcoins in chat. And to start off, I'm going to give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and try to improve the service here a little bit. Okay, hopefully that fixes the Wi-Fi. All right, so let's go ahead and, throw your altcoins in chat, and then we're going to take a look at Ethereum real quick here. Let's go ahead and see here. Taking a look at the daily. Let's see. Render OP. Yeah, we can take a look at OP for sure. H-bar, no problem. Oh, God, TRX. Okay, yeah, we got them all. Let's go. Shout out to Shane. CPI could break 17.5. Definitely possible. Definitely possible. I know the connection might be a little bit sketchy right now, guys. Let's see. Big Rob got less calves. Swear. Bring a photo of your calves for comparison for tomorrow's show. Okay, no problem. I got you, Sid City. Let's go. Everyone misses you, Frankie, from yesterday. That's why they all showed up today. That's right. I like to believe it had nothing to do with the price action and everything to do with the fact that I took a little break yesterday to get over the Sniffles. But let's go ahead and break it down here, right? Obviously, we do have that same daily bear div on Ethereum with money flow coming out. Pretty bearish look here, right? Not only do you have the bear div, but you do have your money flow coming out. So definitely bearish there. Looking at the higher time frames, taking a look at that weekly. Again, VWAP coming down, very, very similar to Bitcoin. And then your 6-day VWAP coming down. Your 5-day not printing the red dot just yet. Your 4-day not printing the red dot just yet. But your 3-day and your 2-day are printing that red dot. So Ethereum lagging a little bit behind the bearish signals or the red dots on the higher time frames, but they do look like they're on their way. Money flow looking pretty gross on the daily. So my sentiment is very, very similar on Ethereum as it is for Bitcoin. But I will say this. Ethereum held up very, very well, right? And just to kind of point this out to you guys, you know, I know, you know, there's a lot of news and stuff, and like everybody's anticipating all this stuff. Guys, bear div on the daily, right? If you were just looking at this bearish divergence on the daily, you would have expected to move down, right? So, it's just the technical signals, right? We didn't know that we were going to get this big dump today, but that bear div was calling for it all the way back here when it confirmed on November 6th, which was when we were talking about it in the Discord. So again, if you're not in that free Discord, go ahead and get in there. It's 100% free, no strings attached. But yeah. Anyway, I do think our internet did get a little bit better there. I think it did. Yeah, it did get a little bit better, although we did lose everybody because of those connection issues, most likely. Beep bop. It's 100%, has 100% to do with you. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. But let's see. But yeah, so if we're looking at our kind of our macro value area here with these with this value fixed range volume profile here, we did come down to this point of control. We did not break it just yet, but let's go down to the lower time frames and see kind of what we can deduce, if that's the word. If that's the word that we're using. But yeah, VWAP, 4-hour VWAP starting to creep up towards that 0 line. But again, let me populate this volume profile, right? On the lower time frames, we are starting to lose this point of control, right? So if we do lose this point of control, just kind of in general, right? If we lose this point of control and we come down and we bearishly retest, we would likely work our way down to this value area low, which is coming in at about $1,038 or $1,040. I'm not saying we're getting there today or tomorrow, but you know, if we decisively lose this POC, you know, last time we lost it, we just kind of stuck right to it, right? That point of control acts as a magnet because this is the area where the most volume was traded, right? That's what the point of control is. So, so when you're below the POC, it shows that the bears are in control, and when you're above that POC, that's when you expect moves to the upside, right? And you can see right here, as soon as you popped on the top of that POC, you flipped it to support and got that move up, and that's basically how the volume profiles work, right? So that is what I would look for. So at major level I would be looking to hold would basically be this white box, but more specifically the POC right here at about 1325. If we lose that decisively, it could be likely, as long as we remain under that point of control, it would be very likely that we work our way down to that value area low. Frank, it's weird being in this chat without a wrench. How am I supposed to do double duty? Hey, CTZ, shout out to you. Right now, we have a ton of mods, so we don't need any new mods right now. But we do take note of who wants to be mods when we do need them as we grow, you know, to the 800 viewer live stream club, to the almost 2,000 viewer live stream club that we almost just hit there. But, of course, the internet had to come and ruin that. So call your aunts or your uncles and get them back in here, guys. But anyway, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's kind of what I would be looking at. This is the volume profile that I am watching. So once we lose that POC, that's kind of where I'm going to flip bearish, and we are starting to lose it. As you can see, we're kind of just playing around on it right now. But again, same idea, right? Looking at that 4-hour green dot to print here for a potential bounce to the upside with money flow on the lower time frames curving to the upside, which is not quite happening yet. We are coming back out with the money flow. And again, just in general, guys, I'm not really that not that convinced on a huge move up. Shout out to Lane Hughes. He says, I think what's happening now is the same as when we hit 69K, and everyone's talking about how 100K is def happening. Now we broke 65. We scam wicked the lower low, and everyone is certain. Yeah, not impossible, Lane. Not impossible. I like the way you think. Shout out to Mr. Kabayashi. Frankie Candles, what is going on, Mr. Kabayashi? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everybody who's here. Anybody who's new, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We go live every single weekday at 5:45. We do 2 hours of TA where I spit some fire sauce, and I teach you guys how to trade, how to do TA, and how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. They're trying to shut us down. They're trying to shut us down today, guys. They're trying to take us out, but they can't get us. We got protection, guys. We got the mafia behind us. We're good. Somebody call the bat phone. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, we're back. We're back. No worries. But again, guys, not too convinced on a move up. Those higher time frames are giving us very, very bearish signals. So, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And that's for Ethereum. Now you guys have some levels to watch. Again, our main level that was kind of keeping us bullish on Ethereum was that level of about 1450. Chat going nuts. We got it. We're back on. The chats are delayed, so it's funny. Everyone's going nuts. Too many viewers. Overload. But yeah, moving on. You guys know, sorry for the sniffles, guys. Let it be known, Thesis himself, next in line for mod. Shout out to Thesis. He needs a shot collar. Shout out to AD Dead. I need a shot collar or Thesis. Let's see. Love the energy, Frank, and even without sound, you're still killing it. The show must go on. Absolutely. Shout out to you, Ali. I appreciate all the love, man. But, guys, with that being said, how many times do you think I could say that today? But you guys know that major level that we were looking to hold was that 1458 level, right? That's another reason why, as we put in that bull div near that 1458 level, I was taking more profits on my ETH short because I was like, hey, if we shoot up and catch support on there, it's likely we won't break back down. But we just broke it, came up, and then lost it at support again as we continue down. But that 1450 level was that level where if lost, we would flip bearish. So I am flipping bearish here. And again, higher time frames not looking so good. But let's go ahead and jump into the SPY. Take a look at the SPY and see if we can get a little bit of clarity here. Why are let's see, let's go back to our 4-hour. Why is all my TA just gone? All my TA has been deleted, guys. Yeah, there's some funky stuff going on. It's my DXY. Yeah, my DXY. Everything is gone. Oh, you know why? This is why. Bing bong. Figured it out, guys. Figured it out. Oh, you for when you're muted. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So every time I get muted, I just get buzzed. That'd be lit. But yeah, let's go ahead to the SPY and see what we got going on. Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess that, Okay, yeah, I guess my stuff just got deleted. That's really cool. TradingView, fix that problem. I mean, that's a joke. That's a joke. You spend all these hours plotting your lines, plotting your support and resistance, doing your TA, saving them in folders, using the object tree just for TradingView to be like, peace, there goes all your work. It takes time to do this, especially for me. Like, I set it up so I can show people. I set it up so I could show people on the stream, and then I get on the stream and it's just gone. Look, all my TA is gone. This is ridiculous. TradingView, if you're watching this, I mean, come on. Is that a joke? What? Like, that should not be a problem. You guys are a huge company. But anyway, TradingView's not watching this stream. But anyway, I'm just kidding, TradingView. I love you. I mean, I really do. But this is extremely frustrating. Anyway, for the SPY, guys, I wish I could tell you what levels we're watching, but it doesn't exist. But, yeah, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. All my levels are gone. Oh, baby. That is irritating. But anyway, taking a look at the weekly, obviously we were looking at this bull div on the weekly for that move to the upside, and obviously that VWAP is starting to, yeah, that must be annoying for real. Yeah, that's frustrating, especially because, yeah, I barely have time to do anything, and I spend all the time doing that, and then it's just gone. But anyway, VWAP starting to roll over here on your weekly time frame, which is indicative of a cool-off, right, guys? So that's definitely more on the bearish side. Looking, I mean, it's looking very similar to Bitcoin, right? Your 5-day VWAP cooling off, the 3-day getting close to printing the red dot, your 2-day printed a red dot, and then came up, printed a green dot, but you might just roll back over. The big news here would be that money flow crossover into the green on the 2-day, but again, I do have a little bit of trust issues as of right now. Green dot on the daily printing as we speak for the SPY. So we'll see if this could give us a move up tomorrow. Let's see the lower time frames. Money flow in the green on the lower time frames. Your 30-minute. Let's see, what's your 90-minute doing? Yeah, 90-minute is back in the green. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. I did not know my TA was just going to disappear here. Let me just make sure I didn't just hide it all. Yeah, it's just absolutely deleted. Unbelievable. TradingView just trying to ruin my career. Let's see. SBF said he's going to give away 90% of his wealth. Wonder who's going to get that $10. Shout out to Koala. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. SBF owns TradingView. Frank, it's over. Oh, God, that makes sense. He's like, yeah, SBF, sick. That sounds like a love-hate relationship. Yeah, I love TradingView. Listen, like, I would never move away from TradingView, but however that all that stuff gets deleted, that is quite obnoxious. Quite obnoxious. Let's see. Oh yeah, sure. Jerry says, can you quickly explain the difference between your VR, the VPVR, and the SVP indicators? I notice sometimes you use one and the other. Yeah. So real quick, if you guys are wondering about that, your VPVR, is it on here? No. Let's. Yeah, your VPVR here. This is your visible range volume profile. So I have videos on this. Check out the videos. If the mods can link them, that would be super helpful. But no matter, as you zoom in on the chart, you'll see your value area moves. These blue lines and this white line will move, and your volume changes, right? Because it's analyzing all the candles visible on the screen. If I zoom in to just show these candles, you'll see it changes. Your profile changes, right? So the levels change depending on what you're looking at. Right? And I don't think you mean the SVP. I think you mean the fixed range, which is the other one that I use a lot right here. And what this does is it allows you to select a range to analyze, right? So if I only want to analyze these candles right here, I could select here, drag over here, and now I'm just looking at this range here. So that's the difference between those. And then the session volume profile, which is technically what you're talking about, what that does is that puts a volume profile on each day. So, yeah, I guess I could pull it up. SVP, click there. And then, if you come to the 15-minute, you could see right at the start of every day, you get a new profile. So every day it prints a new volume profile. And that's useful for other reasons, but we haven't really covered that much. Yeah, may save that for a little bit later. But there's the SPY. Sorry, my TA is completely gone, guys. But let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY, which also has all my TA gone. So frustrating. Anyway, yeah. It's like I want to show you guys all this stuff, and it just gets all messed up. Oh, wait. Hang on. What is going on right now? Hold up. Hang on. What just happened? Yeah. I think I'm being trolled, guys. Yeah, what the? Now all our levels are on the SPY. All right, now we can look at this. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. But yeah, major level of resistance, guys. If that daily green dot does bring us up on the SPY, that major level of resistance remains this purple box. And it is between about 386 and 390. That is going to be our major level. If we come up here, this is kind of what I would look for. This is what I would look for a potential big move to the downside, is if we get a move up here and make a higher high like this, and our daily momentum wave comes up and makes a lower high, you could start putting in bearish divergence just like we did on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but on the SPY, and this could be the cause of a massive move to the downside. So that's kind of what I would look for there. Now looking at our DXY, we have lost our channel once again, guys. You know, we have been traveling. We've kind of been moving in this ascending channel. You get moves to the upside when you come to the bottom, and then you come to the top, you come down, right? Pretty self-explanatory. Rejection, support. Rejection, support. But now we are starting to lose this level, and are we potentially... Yeah, look at that. Another daily blood diamond for the DXY. We saw this one play out in a big way, and this one is playing out in a big way as well. But yeah, the DXY actually getting a massive, massive move to the downside here. And then, yeah, daily. Now, this does look like... Again, some people don't like that. You know, they try to say that we can't. Lucho in the chat trying to hack the giveaway. I see you, bro. But you know, a lot of people say you can't have a bull div or a bear div on the DXY, but they play out, right? So you can. It may not be a technical certainty, but they work, right? So yeah, I would look for a potential bullish divergence here on the daily for the DXY, which would potentially be very bad for Bitcoin. But as of right now, we are starting to lose a lot of this support. So next levels I would look at for some support on the DXY. We do have this local golden pocket right here at about 108.516. That would be a nice level to watch for a significant bounce to the upside. And right now we are losing. We just almost perfectly tapped the 786 fib level at about 109.23. So that is another level to watch to the downside. I'll just mark these with lines. So there you go. There's some levels to watch on the DXY. But again, daily blood diamond is a bearish look for the DXY, which technically should be good for Bitcoin. But again, things are kind of sketchy right now. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and start jumping into some of our altcoins. Let's see. Dump XRP, please. It's not reacting to Boomer Coin. Shout out to Thesis. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off with XRP, I guess. Let's see. Actually, first, let's start off with FTT, guys, because the reason I want to do that is because obviously it's actually absolutely getting wrecked. And you guys will know that in the Discord, we were talking about how, let's pull up our actual Miscopic volume profile here. If you pull volume, right? If you pull your volume all the way, basically since, you could go as back as far as you want, but you will notice that your next right here, right? Something to note, right? Big volume gap, right? This level here is at about 22, right? Between 20 and 22 was that level that I was telling you guys that if we lose $20 for FTT, we would break into this massive, cool. Why did that happen? Massive volume gap here, right? So right here where you see the green turn to blue, right here, $22 is really where it starts to fall off. But as soon as you lose $20, that's where you basically would expect a free fall to this next high volume node. And that's what we put in the Discord. And coming over to the price action today, guys, obviously we did get a move all the way down past this level here, but we did close above that higher volume node at about $10. So there you go, right? We were waiting for this thing to crack into that low volume gap, expecting that big move to the downside. So shout out to anybody who saw that and took advantage of that information. Of course, doing your own TA, not just copycat trading, because I've never met a successful copycat trader. Probably don't exist. But, hey, there's nothing wrong with taking a look at the Frankie Candles Discord and being like, oh, wow, he's right. There is a massive gap there. Let me go take a look. Oh, I see the gap too. And then you make your trading decision based off of what you think. And then you could see here, right, like if you make this line at about $22, you could just see, right, you could see you've caught support on this level many times. And then once you lose that level, it's an absolute free fall. It's like a caricature of what to expect when you break into a low volume gap, right? That's your key level, bounce, 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 bounce. Hey guys, if we lose this level, it's going to be bad. And then boom, absolute dump. Absolute dump. Insane to watch that thing absolutely implode on itself. But you are sitting, you came right down to the actual point of control of the range right here, which was coming in at about 345. You even came a little lower into the $2 range. But yeah, absolute insanity on FTT. But with that being said, let's go ahead and fire sauce. Let's go. Shout out to Kerry. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. I'd be hesitant to touch FTT. I'd be careful with it, guys. Gotta get to work. See you later. Happy trading. Shout out to Vslim. We appreciate you for being here, bro. I need that nano, dog. Stop playing games. Let's go. Hey, I'm telling you, 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. We're giving away a ledger, guys, for sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, there you go. Absolute plummet there, guys. But let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. Oh, baby, XRP with the wick down to 33 cents, guys. Let's go ahead and, yeah, came right down to that high volume node. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's dissect this. Let's dissect this. $1 buy and hold. I do love the gaps. Okay, I got to go. Shout out to Vslim. We'll see you next time, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let's see. I like my bad decisions to be. I like my own. Yeah, me too. Me too. Don't blame your bad decisions on anyone else. That's for real. Let's see. God, chat is. Remember when people were trying to catch Luna? I suspect the same thing will happen, most likely. Let's see. Let's see. Just got to keep up with chat here, guys. Got to keep up with chat. Bada boom. Okay. Continuing on here, guys. Looking at XRP. Now, here's the thing with XRP. We are printing that that weekly red dot. We were looking at this coming down for a while. We finally started printing the red dot. Definitely more on the bearish side. And, guys, you know, we were looking at XRP. Was it on the daily? Where was yeah, there you go. Right. Here we are with the daily bear div, right? This was from a while ago. We were looking at this a few weeks ago with the daily bear div. This was a nasty bear div on the daily. Daily bear div on the daily, div bear, daily bear div. Obviously, you have your higher highs with your lower highs. Would have been an insane short opportunity here. I did take this trade, I believe. I got stopped out in profit, I believe, on this little pump here. But, I mean, hey, anybody who is still in that trade for that 36% gain, shout out to you. I don't know if anybody's still in that. Absolutely savage if you are still in that trade, but would have played out pretty nice. Would have continued to play out pretty nicely today. But you know, I just bring this up because I've actually been feeling kind of bearish on XRP since this. Right? Since this bear div, we just kind of been bearish on top because we got the daily bear div. We came down a bit. That was basically the bulk of the move that I caught was from here all the way down to this low here. But we also had the weekly coming down, looking to print that, looking to come down and print that red dot. And that was kind of expecting, you know, maybe a further move to the downside. I'm not saying we were predicting this move, but it's not a shock, right? So red dot, that's definitely more bearish. Your 6-day confirmed red dot. So XRP kind of ahead of things now. You know, this red dot has been confirmed for quite some time here. So yeah, red dot. Oh God, 4-day printing your red dot, 3-day blood diamond and a red dot. Yikes. Money flow doesn't look horrible. Let's see. You guys are hilarious. CTZ says, you heard it here first. Frankie sold everyone to 100x short FTT. Oh, God. Let's see. You guys are too funny. Kids, don't blame your parents for the road you're on. That's your own asphalt. Sorry, had to do it. Shout out to Jess Jim. But 3-day blood diamond on XRP is looking pretty bearish. Blood diamond on your 2-day as well. Yikes. Not a good look. Your daily, you know, red dot confirmed. Obviously, money flow coming out. Let's look at our 4-hour. Now, this is where it starts to look similar to Bitcoin. But looking at the daily here, you would, on a technical level, have a a bull div, right? A bull div here on the daily. If you print a green dot here, you have your momentum waves coming up with your prices making lower lows, right? So there's your bear div on the daily. You shorted down. Now you're getting a bull div. Maybe long it up. Here's the thing. I'd be a little concerned because of the 3-day and 2-day blood diamonds with the weekly red dot is more of a bearish look, right? So I would be careful. It doesn't mean like you are likely to get a move off of that, but I just wouldn't be looking to long it, to the moon. Just because of the way the weekly looks. So just until that weekly rolls over, but definitely worth keeping an eye on this daily bull div here for XRP. But again, you would want this green dot to print and confirm here on the daily. But coming to your 4-hour, now this is starting to look like Bitcoin. Very massively oversold on your 4-hour with the VWAP coming up. So I'm looking at the lower time frames, money flow coming back up. Some nice curvature on your 12-minute here. Money flow starting to come back up. And your 15-minute starting to come back up here as well. So that 4-hour green dot with these lower time frames, having the money flow coming up is your bull case. And that next major level of resistance is going to be, I would go ahead and watch this local golden pocket, which we are fighting up against right now. If we push through this, which looks like it might happen live here, 786 would be your next level. You're about 43 cents. And if we break that, you're looking to test this level here at about 44 cents. So if we get a move to the upside, that is kind of where I would be looking to potentially take some profits. Yeah. So there you go. There's XRP. Let's go ahead and move into some other altcoins. Let's see. Solana, we could take a look at Solana as well. Short the resistance, so much money to make. Absolutely. Keyword, short resistance. Don't short support. Let's see. We've been waiting for this. Let's go. 125x shorted. FTT from 25 closed at 4. Oh, my God. Oh, Phazian is now rich, guys. He won't be tuning into the lives anymore. Yeah, shout out to Crypto Anon. What is going on, man? Shout out to Crypto Billy, Rob the Crypto Snob, D Petty Crypto, Tony D, all the mods in chat. Yeah, I hope I didn't miss any. Sorry, guys. Things have been kind of crazy. I hope I didn't miss any super chats. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and check in on some more of these alts. Wolfman ate my coins. What is going on, man? Shout out to you. Bloody Streets, Moon today. Yeah, guys, the moon never lies. Shout out to Marin. Apparently, the moon is always right. You guys want to see calf coin? Let's take a look at it. Oh, it's actually here we go. Yeah, see, it's pumping so hard, guys, it can't even print the candles. That's what happens when you got a coin pegged to the Frankie Candles calf. But let's go ahead and move on. I do want to take a look at a few of these. Let's check on eGold, because as you guys know, eGold was one of those altcoins that we were calling for a short. Where is it? Right here, I believe. That's ETH. Everyone bear. Okay, yeah. eGold printing massive bearish divergence here. I believe on the daily time frame. I remember it was a higher time frame, and it just would not come down. I actually have not checked it. I can almost guarantee you it's come down a bit now. Let's see. Let's go to the. I think it was on the day. Yeah. See, this is what we were looking for. This is what massive bear divs give you. Yeah. I mean, we still have the trade there. This was. I mean, what did that come down to eventually? 28%, guys. When you have massive bearish divergence like you did here, this is very likely to play out in a big way. And you did have it all the way up to here, and then this wave actually did come above this one, so it kind of invalidated the actual divergence. But you did, you had them on your 4-hour as well, printing here with your higher highs and your lower highs. But yeah, massive move off of eGold. I was looking at this thing like, if this thing doesn't play out, I don't know anything about TA. Like, I knew this was going to play out at some point. But again, guys, patience is so important when you're trading, right? Because you want to trust your TA. Yeah, you don't want to be, you get in here and then you close it because you get bored, and then all of a sudden you miss out on this massive trade here. So yeah, super happy that was able to play out as well. But let's see. French Toaster says all in. Let's go. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on. I'm not even going to let's just move on to some of these other coins that we actually want to take a look at. Let's see. It's time to make some money. Let's go. Shout out to Slam Banjo. Shout out to you, bro. Every time you come in, I'm hitting that banjo. I'm slapping that banjo, baby. Let's go. ADA, let's go. ADA, they say it's a bull pennant on the weekly. Taking a look at ADA. Now, that is not what we wanted. That is the market cap. There we go. Let's take a look at ADA on KuCoin. Well, hey, sometimes it's hard to get the timing right, guys. But hey, just sneak that over here. Look at that. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I don't even know why that arrow was there. But yeah, let me just clean this up a little bit. Now, they say bull pennant on the weekly. On the weekly. I do not see a bull pennant on the weekly. Yeah, I don't know. They said bull pennant on the weekly? Crypto D-Chen says 1K, baby. LFG. Let's help Frankie get 1K likes. Let's go. Love Frankie. Lord Base. What is going on, man? Sign up for KuCoin. Yeah, guys. If you want to sign up to trade on KuCoin, one of my absolute favorite exchanges, definitely go sign up. We have the link in the description or click that link in the chat. You will save some on the fees. And the major thing here, guys, we'll take a look at Matic for sure. One of the major things about KuCoin that I absolutely love and I'm absolutely loving right now are the DCA bots. I'm going to be making a new series about altcoin accumulation and hidden gems and altcoin high potential altcoins that we'll be looking at and accumulating over the bear market. And the KuCoin trading bots are going to be a huge part of that. So if you don't have a KuCoin account and you want to get into like 600 plus altcoins, like if you ever have a problem trying to find the altcoin you want to buy, KuCoin likely has it, and most of them are offered with leverage in case you want to leverage trade like I do. Yeah, definitely hop in there for sure. But with that being said, taking a look at ADA, I do not see a bull pennant on the weekly here. Unless I read that wrong potentially, but I do not see a bull pennant on the weekly. However, what we can do here is just our basic analysis, looking to print that red dot on the weekly. Shout out to Shane Kerr. But yeah, weekly looking to print that red dot here soon. That is a little bit more on the bearish side. Your 6-day and your 5-day looking to roll over. Your 3-day getting close to a red dot. And there you go. Red dot on your 2-day right there. And then your daily also coming down. Obviously, no bear div there, but you did have that confirmed. You did have that confirmed red dot. But yeah, those higher time frames are looking to cool off, guys. Like we were watching. That the higher time frames looking to flip that momentum to the upside, which we did see happen with that big move up that we got. We are now starting to see not the momentum, but the VWAPs roll over. So we are expecting a cool off here in the next, I would say, few days, just because of the way the higher time frames are looking. Shout out to Jen Will says, appreciate you, Fran Can. Thoughts on AVAX? Shout out to Fran Can. Fran Can. I don't know if that was a typo or if that's just what you call me. Shout out to Jen. I do appreciate that super chat, and I appreciate you showing support. And I'm here. You don't have to thank me. I'm here for the people. Thoughts on AVAX? Let's go ahead and take a look at it next. We'll take a look at AVAX next. Yeah, let's go. Shout out 1,350 people in here, guys. 1,500 likes. I don't know what I'll give away. We're already giving away a ledger now because we got 1,000 likes. I don't know. I guess if we hit 1,500, we'll give away some merch, maybe a couple hats and some crypto. I don't know. If we hit 1,500, we'll do a crazy giveaway this week. Yeah, looking kind of similar to Bitcoin, looking to cool off here in the next few days or, on those higher time frames. Sometimes they take time to play out. But looking at the 4-hour, again, not really coming up, getting rejected at that 0 line. But the levels remain the same, right? Your major level that you want to hold is going to remain this level here at about 36 cents. But yeah, that 4-hour VWAP does not look like it's curving up right now. 2-hour, there you go. This will be your bull case. Yeah, you're getting lower lows on your price. Higher lows on your momentum waves. You would want to wait for that green dot to print and confirm. However, are getting a bull div to start printing on that 2-hour. 1 hour, you have the same deal going on. You would want to wait for that green dot to print, but it is a bull div. Could get you a move closer up to that level of about 38 cents. Let's see. Coming down the lower time frames, you do have your 12-minute money flow coming back up, your 15-minute money flow coming back up as you start to pump here. Yeah, I mean, look at that. But yeah, I would look for that 4-hour to roll back up. But again, more importantly, look at that 2-hour bull div and that 1-hour bull div that we do have looking to print here very, very soon. Shout out to Cal's World. Says, for 1,000 likes, Let's go for more. Hey, shout out to Cal's World. Cal's World, he actually just texted me. He said, go for 1,500. I think it's a good number. Shout out to Cal's World. Enzo Mining, welcome in, man. Thank you for being here. Daddy Zach says, I want a hat, Frankie. I've been here since your first stream. Daddy Zach, I believe you're right. But hey, I bet you'll wind up with a hat pretty soon. I will say this. I will spend money out of my personal pocket to buy extra stock in hats if we do a meetup. And I will maybe give some hats. I don't know when our first meetup's going to be. I'm kind of jumping the gun here. But first people in, like first whatever, I'll have 20 hats, whatever it is. First 20 people in, get a hat, something like that. I don't know. Those hats are lit, though. Let's see. How about Frankie takes $100 and invests it 12 months later? We get the bag. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Who said that? MGCBC. Tony, Tyler, if any of you are listening, I will try to remember this, but let's do that. That's a pretty cool idea. I was thinking about maybe doing that with some trades too, right? Like, hey, this trade, whatever I make on this trade, we give away. ADD Dad says, thanks for all the alpha. Can you check Wi-Fi? It's reaching a good bit with BTC. Trying to get into my first short or long, or may leave it alone. NFA, shout out to ADD Dad. I appreciate you, man. Yes, we'll take a look at Wi-Fi for sure, but first, let's go ahead and take a look at AVAX. For Jen, shout out to Jen. Crypto Billy says 1,500 likes. Billy gives a choice of Show E t-shirt at FCU. Pull over, making history here. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I appreciate you, bro. Crypto Billy's the man. Yeah, that's lit. Let's go. Shout out to Billy. Frankie says say less. Let's go. Put the money in a KuCoin bot. Okay. I have the bot make us money, and however much money that bot makes, I give it away to you guys. I like it, guys. Funny thing about this channel is I enjoy giving money away. The bigger we get and the more, the more we build this channel up and start to monetize and start to actually make money, it's probably all just going to go back to you guys. In the bull run, it's like everybody's trying to get rich in the bull run. It's like, just listen, I'll just give away my money. So don't worry, guys. Even if you get wrecked in the bull run, Frankie Candles will get you rich. Anyway, starting off on the weekly here, VWAP coming down. Looking to print a red dot. Your 6-day looking very similar to a lot of these other coins. Your 2-day is printing your red dot. No blood diamonds or anything, so that is a good sign. Your daily, obviously, as your daily had that. Yeah, see these alts, guys. Oh, these alts all looked so bearish when we were talking about them in the Discord, right? Eagle, Doge, Matic, all these shorts that we were looking at wound up playing beautifully, but we kind of got messy. It's a tricky ride. Price action's messy, but it just goes to show if you stay patient and believe in your TA or trust your TA, you are more likely, especially with a bear div on the daily, right? Because you see this bearish divergence here, right? Higher highs, lower highs. But when you are in the mix, and when you are in the mix of this candle, this doji candle, you got to pump up. Oh my God, maybe the bear div's not going to play out. Pump, no. Is it going to play out? Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe yes, maybe no. Right here, you're like, oh my God, this is the daily bear div that's not going to play out. But if you just silence the noise and trust the TA, look where you would be in massive, massive profits. So just want to throw that out there. But continuing on here, let's look at the 4-hour. Again, looking very similar to a lot of these other things. Very oversold on the 4-hour. Looking to print that green dot very soon. Shout out to Esha Capital. I appreciate you. Frankie's trading is the only thing I don't watch 2X on YouTube. We should call him Full Throttle Frankie. Let's go. Shout out to Ryesh. I appreciate you, bro. Red Robles, check out the link, sign up for KuCoin, and then check out the KuCoin Trading Bot series. We have a bunch of videos on them. I break down all of the different types of bots they offer, the benefits, the drawbacks, and I test them out. I get wrecked. I make money. I get wrecked. I was up yesterday, and now I'm wrecked on mine, personally. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. I love you, Bubba's. So looking at AVAX here, again, oversold here on the 4-hour. Wouldn't be impossible to get a bounce here. Looking for that green dot on the 4-hour with your lower time frame money flow coming up. You have your 10-minute starting to come up, your 12-minute crossing over into the green, and your 15-minute starting to come up here. So looking at that lower time frame money flow with your green dot on the 4-hour. And then coming over here, yeah, same thing, right? Your 1-hour bull div is printing currently right now, guys, right now. Lower lows, higher lows, right? So you're starting to get some bull divs on these lower time frames, which is indicative of a bounce, right? Not saying we're going to the moon, but it is indicative to get a somewhat of a move to the upside. Let's see. In Frankie We Trust. Can we get a copyright for that? Let's go. I'm down. I'm down, man. A fake Frankie Candles just followed me on Twitter for a second. I was excited, but then saw it was a fake profile. Well, chemistry, bro. Hey, next time I see your profile or that you like something and I see your profile, I'll go ahead and give you a real follow. Screw the fake Frankie Candles. Let's see. Okay, so you're the best. Shout out to you. Wow, Bharath Kumara. Hopefully I said that right. I don't think I did. But let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's move on here, right? So bull div printing on your 1 hour here could be the start of a bounce, right? Especially with your lower time frame having the money flow coming up. Yeah. So let's see. That is, and then yeah, like your immediate resistance I would watch is it's basically going to be this this level here at about 17. Yeah, I would watch about $17 for your first level of resistance if you do get a big move to the upside, and then your immediate resistance is going to be this high volume node at about 16.12. And again, 2 hour bull div also looking to print here very soon. So just some things to keep an eye on. Yes. DZ did buy some ApeCoin today. Get a Frankie Candles on my cake. Let's go. Hey, I just copyrighted it. Frankie We Trust. Let's go. In Frankie We Trust. IFWT. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at Wi-Fi. Let's see. Let's look at Binance Tether US. Okay, looking to get into his first long or his first short. Shout out to who said that? Was it Addad or Dad? Who was that? I forget who said it, but here we are. Let's take a look. Throbbing veiny calves. Shout out to Jake. Okay. Yeah, absolutely murdered today. But let's see if I could find any bullish confirmations for some potential entries here. We'll give them away for free. Yeah, slight bull div. Slight. No, not on the 12 minute. Looking at the 1 hour. Oh, man. Oh, God. You're just like, it's so close to having a bull div, but it's just not there. There you go. Your 45 minute has a confirmed bull div, but doesn't look like it's giving you much juice. We already looked at Wi-Fi because we lost it and then fixed it because I lost connection. Shout out to Dave Digital. You're funny, bro. Yeah, we'll take a look at Solana next. But, excuse me, bull div confirmed on your 45 minute, but again, not really giving you too much juice there. 1 hour, I mean, yeah, on a technical level, but that's a week. I wouldn't even really consider that. But let's take a look at your weekly, right? Yeah, red dot printing. No blood diamond, no blood diamond. Red dot on your weekly, your 6 day, your 5 day, your 4 day, your 3 day, dang, and your 2 day with the blood diamond. Looking a little bit more bearish. Your daily, obviously confirmed red dot. 4 hour, everything is looking the same on the 4 hour. Oversold with the VWAP starting to roll back to the upside. So that is likely where you will get your bounce once you get that green dot. Some levels to look for. Let me switch over to Heikenashi's. Some levels to look for on your, if you do get a bounce to the upside, a nice little retrace. Nice level to look for. Some resistance would be about 73.85 would be a nice level. We can take a look at VeChain. Pulled the cord out of my mic. Oh, out of the. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is actually. Yeah, that is what happened to my mic. Actually, it's actually a janky cable. So I tapped it and it disappeared and it went dead. But anyway, yeah. So potential. If you get that green dot on the daily, with your, maybe this, maybe you do get a bounce off of that. What was it? Your 40? Was it your 45? Yeah, 45 minute bull div. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. If you get that thing to play out. Maybe you get a move up here. I don't know how confident I feel about it, but that would be a nice level to start looking to take some profits. Would be there at about 73.60. Or I'm sorry, 73. I would say 73.80 would be a nice level to the upside to look for a rejection. Yeah, what are the odds that happened? Yeah, what are the odds that happened on a blood moon? Yeah. Okay, looking at Solana and VeChain. Let's take a look at Solana. Another, I believe, wasn't that another one that we were looking at in the Discord for a potential short? Was that looking bearish on the daily? Was it the 4 hour? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it was right here. But obviously we had a massive run up after that. But yeah, no, that actually played out as well. What did we get out of that one? Nice little 11%er. Not bad. That's not bad even if you're not using leverage. That's not even that bad. The dog sound says, Frankie, my man, tell me you bought that Lambo with your saucy trades. Shout out to the dog, man. Love the algo H-bar. Yes, absolutely. Never watched moon cycles before. More open-minded now. Yeah. They play out. They do play out. Listen. Everyone always said, someone explained to me why it happened. I forget who it was. I wish I knew. Somebody explained to me why the moon phases work. And it makes sense, right? The moon changes the way people act, right? Apparently, it would make sense for it to affect markets, right? Like, if it affects the way you act, why would it not affect the markets? But someone explained to me, like, on a real logistical level, why they actually play out, and it's not like the magic of the moon. It actually has something more to do with things that happen on a schedule with the moon. They just so happen to line up. Bull Div on the like button. Jonah, let's go. Looking for 1,500 likes, guys, for an insane giveaway. Yeah, there is a massive bullish divergence on the like button, guys. Also, the subscribe button. I always tell people to hit the like button, but if you're watching this right now, subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications if you're one of those people. I know turning on notifications is like, sometimes you don't want notifications, but with urgent market updates and stuff, might not be a bad idea for this channel. But yeah, smash that subscribe button, guys. We're going for 32,000 subscribers by the end of the day. Let's hit it. Yeah, we'll do algo as well. Obviously, sir, this is a Wendy's. But yeah. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on here. Looking at the weekly for Solana, red dot on the weekly. 6-day red dot looking to print. Your 5-day, your 4-day, no red dot on your 4-day, but you do have a 2-day blood diamond. Definitely a more bearish look. Looking at your 16-hour, let's jump down to the 4-hour. Yeah, looking very similar. Looking very oversold on that 4-hour. Looking for this to roll back around. Dave Digital says, subscribe. You will not regret it. Yeah, I think we probably, we might not have the most subscribers, but I will tell you this. I am, listen, I don't confidently say something unless I am 100% confident. I am 100% confident we offer the most value that a YouTube channel can offer or a community can offer for free. We have the most valuable free community. There is no other YouTube channel and I love our crypto YouTuber friends are awesome, but I'm just saying no other human being on earth offers the free value that we offer on this channel and in this community. Our free Discord is invaluable. It is more valuable than some paid Discords. There's a lot of good paid Discords out there, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of people just every Joe Schmo on TikTok is like, oh, follow my trading group. Like, we have the most valuable free Discord for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Imagine if we had a paid one. Anyway, oversold on the 4-hour, right below that -60 line. Looking for the green dot here. Again, looking for money flow on the higher time frames. 12-minute is coming up. Your 15-minute is kind of coming up. But looking for that 4-hour green dot to get a move to the upside. 2-hour bull div. Again, I don't know how hopeful I am for these, but you are printing it, right? Lower lows, higher lows, right? Typically, you will get some form of a bounce there. Continuing on here. Yeah, I don't know how much hope I have for him, but looking for that really to look for a decent bounce, I'd look for that 4-hour green dot. That's likely where you're going to see some decent green candles. So until that prints, not really expecting much out of this until we get that 4-hour green dot. But trying to, yeah, 2-day blood diamond, not looking good, guys, not looking good. Let's see. Todd at last fishing. Shout out to you, man. We did AVAX a few minutes ago. If you just scrub back a little bit, you'll see it. V-Chain will take a look. Kenneth Smith says subscribe. Resistance is futile. Let's go. Let's see. Jess Jim says genuine character shows. Shout out to Jess Jim. I love you, bro. The Discord makes me 100x all the time. Let's go. Shout out to Burke. Solana is going to $20. Let's go. Yeah, definitely. This blood diamond definitely has the power to bring you down to $20. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead. let's go ahead and let's actually pull some volume. Let's pull up the VPVR actually and just kind of see what we're working with as far as volume goes and how are we doing on time? Okay, we're doing pretty good on time. Let's go. All right, let's see. D. Henley says, "You don't chill, my man. I love that. I bring the alpha." He says, "I love that. Bring the alpha, MR." Shout out to you. Oh, much respect. I assume that means D. Henley. I appreciate it. And listen, we have our affiliate links, but the thing is, like, our affiliate links save you money. So it's not like I'm just trying to, like, get you to spend money. If anything, I'm just asking you, hey, if you're going to sign up for KuCoin, I'm not just, like, shilling these random things. These are things I use every day. Femex, I use every single day. I trade on Femex. Like, that is one of my main exchanges, right? KuCoin, my other main exchange for leverage and most of my spot stuff on KuCoin. So these are the two exchanges that I really like, that I really use all the time, right? So we have affiliate links with them because we can save you guys money. It's not like I'm asking you to sign up for things like if you're watching this channel, you probably want to trade anyway. You probably want to sign up for KuCoin. You probably want to sign up for Femex. And, we work hard, right? You got to make money somehow. So if I can make money by saving you guys money on something that you're already going to do, and you're literally going to spend more money if you don't do it through our links. Like, if I could save you money and it can also support our channel, that's just a win-win. And the other thing is, like, I'm not holding anything back. If you don't want to use our links, you don't have to. That's totally fine. If you want to go just use someone else's link or just not use a link at all, just go to the site, that's fine too. But if you want to support the channel, the option's there, right? We need to make money too, but we don't just shill for the sake of shilling, right? But shout out to you, man. Appreciate the love. 32K. Oh, what? We hit 32K? Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. I didn't mean do it right now, but hey, smash that sub button. Let's go. But looking here at our looking at Solana, guys, I mean, we are at the value area low of this entire price action. Let's see let's see if we can get a there we go, a little more price history. There you go, right? So yeah, not sometimes good, sometimes maybe no. Right. Yeah, this is just trying to find some lower targets for you guys. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take these. So, these are the levels I would watch, guys, because this is actually this is okay. So, zooming in here, right? You have your POC, right? We came down, bearishly rejected. Blood diamond confirmation could be coming down to our value area low, which is sitting at about $12. This would not be unlikely. As a matter of fact, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Congrats on 32K. Let's go. I'm new here from Nigeria. Love your energy, bro. Baby daddy. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the CandleMafia. Shout out to Nigeria. Look at that. CandleMafia already showing love to the new Mafia members. Yeah, guys, you guys accidentally, if this is your first time in this stream, you accidentally found the best crypto community on YouTube. I can promise you that. But once we broke below this POC, it would be likely for us to come revisit this value area low, which is right here, right? This was basically the point where Solana kind of hopped on top of this POC before coming up to the value area, or hopped on top of this value area low before breaking up to your POC, before absolutely blasting up to this value area high and way, way beyond. But the fact that we are broken below this POC, is bearish, and we would expect to potentially come down and revisit this value area low at $12.35. Not saying it 100% has to happen, but that blood diamond is pretty nasty, and if we are going to see some decent lower lows for Bitcoin, these altcoins are going to bleed, guys. If Bitcoin comes down and really comes low, the altcoins are going to bleed. 100K name on the building, LFG, Chef Crypto. We are on our way. To get our names on that building. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead. You just keep being you, man. That's why you will blow up, my brother. I see you going places. Very down to earth. Hey, D. Henley, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And it's good to hear that I'm down to earth because I feel like everybody here's down to earth. Like, I feel like we don't have any weirdos in the CandleMafia. Everybody's just super chill. And I don't know. I'm a normal guy, man. Like, that's the thing is, like, I don't know. And, like, listen, like, when we have 1 million subs, I'm going to be the same guy. It's just like I'm just a guy. And you know what I think it comes down to, man? I'm like truly feel like I'm the luckiest person in the world to to like have this going on. Like, right? Like the fact that I get to do what I love and hang out with the coolest people on the internet every single day, and like you guys are so dope. It's just like I will forever be grateful for that. I will never take that for granted. Every time I go live, it seems weird, right? Every time I go live, I sit there and I click, when I put the thumbnail up, and I'm like, I hope people come today. Like I genuinely do feel so lucky that you guys show up every day. You guys are the best. And yeah, like every time I go live, I'm like, what if no one shows up? And like, you guys just always show up. It's amazing. I'm literally the luckiest guy in the world. I really do feel like that. And, hopefully that keeps me, that will keep me grounded. I will never take this for granted. And I will always remember all you guys. If we have 1 million subscribers, I know everybody here. I know the OGs are, but with that being said, let's go ahead and, we'll check VeChain. VeChain, what a buy Solana will be. Yes, I am, accumulating Solana, guys, just so you know. I know I just said it was going down, but I'm accumulating. I'm not bearish on the project. I know it's centralized. I hate centralized projects. Listen, I'm here to make money too, right? If it makes me money, I'm probably going to buy it. But let's continue on here. Looking at VeChain on the weekly. On the weekly, VWAP coming to the downside. Looking to roll over. Not looking as ugly as a lot of the other coins. I will say that. Your 6-day is coming down now. Yeah, in the same thing. Higher time frames. Look, VWAP's coming down, right? We might be ready for another leg down, guys. Listen, I told you guys my bottom prediction in the beginning was huge welcome. Who just said that? Somebody was huge welcome to anyone new here. CandleMafia for life. Shout out to Bubbles Crypto. You're the best, man. JB Crypto, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Nothing to say, but thank you. I appreciate JB Crypto. And Burke, what is going on, Burke? Yeah, baby. Love you long time. Let's go. Shout out to GF Burke. I appreciate you, man. OG Candlewicks in the house. Let's go. The dog sound. Let's go, baby. Brand new day candle. A brand new low today. Let's go. But yeah. It does look like, the VWAPs are cooling off on a lot of these higher time frames. Printing a red dot here on your 2-day. It's bearish, right? And bearish, I don't mean that's going to go to zero. I just mean bearish and as in likely to continue a move to the downside, right? You got a fresh 2-day red dot. Let's look at the 4-hour. Looking very similar to everything else. I'm not going to really dig into this just because we're running out of time. But VWAP starting to curve up on the 4-hour. And that 12-minute coming up with your money flow. 15 minutes starting to come up with your money flow. But that 4-hour green dot is likely going to be the next spot where you get a move to the upside. And once you do print that, you will technically, as long as this momentum wave does not make a lower low, you will be printing a bull div on the 4-hour for VeChain, right? Right? Very questionable. I will say that. I wouldn't put much weight on that. Let's see. Shout out to Shane. Frankie, what levels were you looking for other alts if we get a 12K BTC? I don't want to dig too far into that right now because I don't want to spend too much time. We are running out of time. But tomorrow, what we can do is I'll kind of show – I showed my apocalyptic levels for Bitcoin. But we'll kind of move on and show our apocalyptic levels for some of the altcoins as well, as we've done in the past. So, yeah, definitely. Yes, exactly. Cash Cats, thank you for the $2 super chat. I love your avatar. It says you don't have to marry Solana to date her. That is dang right. In the words of DZ, I don't hate it. I don't date it. I just trade it. So, yeah, Bubba's Crypto, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Find your people. CandleMafia for life. Bubba's, I did get your message, man. I just wanted to give it my full attention to give you an actual answer. I didn't just want to answer you quickly. I will get to it, I promise. Lord Bay saying Frankie's a star. I appreciate all the kind comments, guys. Again, you guys are the best. I'm just the guy on camera. You guys are this YouTube channel. But, yeah, as far as VeChain, if you do wind up getting a bounce, some levels I would look for. Yeah, I'll just give you the level. This basically remains our level, right? About 0.025 cents is going to be a big level of resistance. And then, yeah, let's pull up our VP VR real quick as my voice decides to go and take a walk here. Yeah, so there you go. You're kind of just sitting right at this point of control. But, yeah, so if you can catch some support on this point of control, could bounce back up towards your value area high, getting in that, 0.025 level. And then if we lose this level and get an absolute nuke overnight, 0.022 cents will be a big level of support to watch. Shout out to AMR Madden, wants to see Litecoin. Shout out to Tom Crown. Loving I love an apocalypse this time of year. Let's go, Dave. Let's go. Guys, don't forget to check out Debate Crypto after I get off. Debate Crypto will be live. Go check them out. They do the fundamentals. They do the news, the fundamentals. I teach you how to trade. I show you the TA and the charts. It's like the yin and the yang. So go check them out. They will be live right when we hop off. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Those are the futures. I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's take a look at Binance Tether US. Yeah, everything just nuked to the floor. Your 4 hour. I just want to say there was a bear div on the 4 hour. The divergences. We can do the voice over. We can do the voiceover if your voice goes out. No big deal. Shout out to Dave. You'll have to call in. Let's go. But yeah. Let's see. On the daily time frame, daily red dot. Yeah, I mean, looking very similar to a lot of other things. Yeah, this I'm not going to go through market ciphers. Looks very similar to everything else. VWAP cooling off on the weekly. Higher daily time frames has the VWAP cooling off. Yeah, 3-day, 4-day, or 2-day red dot. No blood diamonds or anything, but looking very similar, right? So cool off would be likely. I'm just going to go ahead and pull a fixed range from here to here, and I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm just going to, these are the levels, right? These are the levels I'd watch on Litecoin, right? POC coming in at about 53.38. Got to move down there to 53.38. Boom. If you lose that level, likely to revisit your value area low at about $50 even, right? And you also have the psychological level of support there as well. And with your 2-day red dot, would not be unlikely for you to make it down there to about 50 cents. I'm sorry, $50. So there you go. There's your quick little TA on Litecoin. As far as market cipher, it looks very similar to everything else. And then let's see. Anonymous says Spanish. Let's see. Debate guys are cool. And Sin City. Yeah, check out Sin City as well, guys. I will be on Sin City tomorrow afternoon. Let's see. Oh, actually, their timing is off. I got to double check what time I'm supposed to be on there. I still got my cash, though. I'm going to start throwing money at the wall with more Solana, ETH, maybe Matic and Jasmy. I don't know too much about Jasmy, but Matic and ETH, yeah, and Solana, yeah, I would look to accumulate those as well. And yeah, let's see. We'll take a look at Matic, and that will be, and then we will move on to these wheel spins so we can see how many giveaways we're going to get this week. I'm going to look at a different Matic chart. Let's go to this Matic chart. There we go. Bada boom, baby. So guys, as you guys know, we were looking at Matic on the 4 hour. Matic on the 4 hour. What do we got? What do we got, guys? You got a bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence. We could find the resistance, likely a key level of resistance. Let's go ahead and pull a fib. Let's pull it from there. From here, about the low, and then, okay, I just lost that. Where'd it go? We lost it. I'll find it in a second, but bear high, higher high, high, lower high. Guys, if you take one thing away from this stream, please, if you take anything away from any of my streams, guys, obsess over divergences. It is one of the most reliable trade signals you can have. It's like, it doesn't play out 100% of the time, but it's like, it wins more than it loses, and that's all you need is a winning strategy over time. Now, obviously, you want to have confluence. You don't just want to short and long every bull div, and bear div, but every time we get a look, high, higher high, boom, you get the move down, right? That would have been a beautiful, beautiful trade. 30%, boom, you come right down, right? And you would just bear div. There it is on the 4 hour. Very strong time frame. But as of right now, your VWAP is coming up. So let's check the lower time frames. Looking for the money flow coming up. 12-minute, not too convincing. 10-minute starting to come up. 15-minute, not too convincing. But again, 4 hour VWAP crossing over and printing that green dot will be the next thing I'm looking for a move to the upside. Yeah, shout out to Tyler. We're going to get into the spins right now because we are running out of time. But there you go. Some levels to watch here. Let's go down to the lower time frame. To the upside, I would be watching these levels about 110 and about 113, 114 almost as some resistance. And then you do have this 786 level at about 97 cents as your immediate level of support. And with that being said, for the 577th time, guys, I think that's all the time that I have for tonight's stream. So you guys know what time it is now. It is time to spin that wheel of pain and pleasure and see how many giveaways we can get on tonight's show. How many likes do we have? We have 1,200 likes, guys. That is a record. So let's go ahead and here we go. Don't forget, guys, Adesanya versus Pereira. Here we go. Saturday, November 12th. This live stream is sponsored by the UFC, if you guys did not know. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I just have my live stream just playing. What is going on? This is weird. Okay. Thank you. Hey, D. Henley, no problem, man. I got you. Shay, XRP Shillbilly, what is going on, man? Great stream. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Cow's World. Shout out to J-Lo. Says, bing bong, let's go. Hope E, congrats, Frank. I appreciate you, Hope. Thank you so much for being here. Ken Ogata, 1.2 to the roof. Let's go. Thanks for the sauce today, Frankie Ryesh. No problem. Bubba's. Ken the Green Candle, please smell like spruce and mahogany. Not to be confused with salted coconut and mahogany. This is our candle here. But yeah, holy, I remember when we'd push for 200 likes. Frankie loves seeing how far you've come. Uncle Jimmy, just watching your old nephew Candles grow up. Thank you, Uncle Jimmy. I appreciate you for being here. Just kidding, guys. Not my actual uncle. Although my actual uncle does come in here sometimes. But yeah, thank you for all the support, guys. Anybody who's new, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, subscribe to the channel, guys. We're live here every single weekday at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after around the blockchain. We do two hours of TA. So if you want to learn TA, if you just tune in and half listen, you're going to learn some skills that can make you a lot of money. So, yeah, so welcome in new Mafia members. You're stuck with us now. There ain't no getting out of it. Try to leave the Mafia now and see what happens. I'm just kidding, guys. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Let's go. Let's go ahead and pull that screen up and spin this dang wheel. Again, Adesanya versus Pereira, guys. Check it out. Okay, here we go. Spin numero uno. Here we go. Let's get that ledger. Shout out to Nico. Where's Lane Hughes? Lane Hughes, we're going to figure out a way to get you a hat, bro. Bing bong. Shout out to Dave Digital. Appreciate you, bro. Time to fly a plane. Let's go. Doug, you're a pilot? Doug, I used to be I'm not anymore. I'm like completely over it. I used to be so scared to fly. It's weird. I used to think flying was so cool. And then one day I just had like a panic attack on a plane out of nowhere. And I actually got off the plane right before they took off. It was crazy. Crazy story. Maybe I'll tell a story one day. But yeah, I got off the plane and yeah, and then since then I was like terrified to fly. But then the next time I flew after that, I just had no problem. It was just something about that one flight just freaked me out. I had to get off. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so we got 1,200 likes. So to save time, guys, usually what I'll do is like I'll do extra spins, but instead of sitting here and spinning the wheel 30 times, I'll just, for the 1,000 likes, we're going to do the ledger giveaway, and then I'll spin the wheel 15 times today, which is a lot more than we usually do, and then I'll give away a ledger, and then maybe some merch as well. So here we go. We'll spin the wheel 15 times. Here we go. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. When is Lucho winning the ledger? Yeah, Lucho will get that ledger. If you guys don't know, Lucho wins like almost every giveaway. We don't know how. He's definitely not cheating. I know he's not cheating, but he's like one of the luckiest people in the world. Shout out to you guys. If you're new to the Candle Mafia, hit me with a hashtag new. I'm curious. Let's see. I'm curious, like, how many people are new and how many people are just, subscribers that don't typically catch the lives. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Just so I can better see it, I'm gonna do this. Are you new to the Mafia? Yeah, let me know on that poll, guys. Vote on that poll, and please vote honestly, because I really am curious. Yeah. Let's see. Ledger, LFG. Let's go. Shout out to Drew Durant. What is going on, bro? Welcome in. Hey, TA Blue. What is going on, bro? I can't see your name without thinking about how hard you made me laugh that one time. Oh, hey, let's go. Shout out new. Not new. Let's go, Dog Sound. Shout out to you. In plain sight, what is going on? Welcome to the Mafia, bro. Max Stanworth, what is going on? Barra Store, what is going on? Vince Pezzi, hey, Vincenzo, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, man. JB Crypto, what is going on, bro? You super chatted me, I think, right? And you're new, already sending super chats. Let's go, Baby Daddy. What is going on? Shout out to you, man. Let's see, spin number whatever. Let's go. Shout out Melvin. Shout out to Melvin. Let's see. Shout out to Mountain Man says hashtag old. Shout out to Sparrow Hawk. What is going on? Dave Digital says hashtag new old. Let's go. Dang. David Romero. What is up, man? Oh, yeah, let's go. Shout out to all the new people. Welcome in, guys. Sloth Bag. Let's go. That sounds like a really bad. You're nothing but a sloth bag. Oh, that guy's such a sloth bag. Ugh. I learned a new word. I don't even think it's a bad word, but I'm going to use that. Kind of old. Shout out to Cal's World. Let's see. Also, we get Baby Daddy. Let's go. Let's see. New woohoo. Hey, Land Crypto. What is going on, man? Welcome in. Welcome to the Mafia. Bullish Crypto Mike says not new. Let's go. You guys are funny. Just joined this week. Shout out to Jet. Hey, I used to be afraid to go on Jets, as I just said. Shout out to Jet, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Abdullah, what is going on? Welcome in. Jason Smith, need that ledger. Let's go. Asked how to get on the giveaway. Rob the Crypto Snob. All you have to do is like this week's videos. All you have to do is go down. Go over to our shout out to Sly Raven, man. Just welcome new people. Welcome all the new people. Look at that. Guys, you want to talk about a good community? You literally have the community welcoming new people. Not just me. You got the people in here, and the Candle Mafia is what makes this YouTube channel what it is, right? I always say this. We'll talk in a second, but God, I just lost my train of thought. What was I just saying? I felt like it was important. Oh, yeah. If you want to join the giveaway, guys, go to the YouTube channel. There's you can't do it right now because the video is not uploaded, but tomorrow we will be uploading a video about a really cool hidden trading view feature I don't think a lot of you know about, and it's really, really cool. So check that out. But once we upload that video tomorrow, you're going to want to like, comment, and be a subscriber to the channel. That's all you got to do. And then on Friday, we will be uploading another video. We do 2 pre-recorded uploads a week and 5 live streams a week. And so all you have to do is like and comment and be a subscriber, but like and comment on both of our weekly uploads. It gives you 2 chances to win. So if you win on one video, and you can win on the other video. So sometimes you can get a double win there. So yeah, let's see. Are we up to 15 spins yet? Oh, we got 16 spins. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. We got 10 giveaways. That's for the mods. So we got 10 giveaways. So 10 people will win crypto, right? Well, how are we going to do this? We'll do 10 people will win crypto, and then 1 person will win the ledger, and then we'll figure something else out. Maybe we'll give away a hat or maybe a t-shirt or 2, something like that. But with all that being said, guys, I think that's all the time I got for tonight's stream. I got to go do the market watch for the BitBoy Crypto 9 p.m. video, which, hey, guys, hop in there. Hop in that video. Your boy might be the host of that video as well. Show some love in the comments. And yeah, got to go do that market watch. But, guys, shout out to all the new people in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every single OG. And most of all, not most of all, but last but not least, the mods. I appreciate you guys. The community, the Candle Mafia, is what makes this channel what it is. You guys are this YouTube channel. I am just the guy on camera, and like I said, I am forever grateful for that. I will never take what we have here for granted. It's super special. Yeah, shout out to you guys. Super cool day. We crushed every record in the books. Live viewers, likes. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, same amount of viewers. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. That's all I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
yeah, no. I'm off stream. I'm off stream. So what is this? It's spicy South Korean sparkling cave juice. It's stronger than the cactus moss water. Is it? Oh. Sorry. Bing bong.